Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today we're going to be talking about how can you go out there and buy a great looking casual summer shirt. How can you have something besides the t-shirt, besides the polo, something that looks great, which makes you feel good, fits you well, and shows that, well, you care about how you look, you want to present a professional appearance. At the same time, you want it to be casual, you want to look clean, you want to look great. So we're going to get into that. I'm going to give you 3 tips in addition to a shopping tip. But first off, I want to let you know this is sponsored by Lee Jeans. Now, they're my premium sponsor over at realmenrealstyle.com. Go check them out. They have some great denim. I love what they're doing. It can be found throughout the United States, and it's really cool to see a company like them upgrading their look. And really, I think I wear these jeans, guys. Go check them out. Highly recommended. Okay, so let's get right into the content. So you guys have been out asking me, I've gotten quite a few questions. Antonio, how can I find a great summer shirt, one that fits me, one that looks good, and is going to be appropriate for casual wear? And there's a difference, guys, between casual and sloppy. So I don't want you just wearing a dress shirt, because that's probably one of the big points of confusion out there. What's the difference between a casual shirt and a dress shirt? And it comes down to the style pyramid. You've heard me guys talk about this: fit, fabric, and style. So dress shirts, I'm going to link to it down below. You can go learn more about dress shirts. But casual shirts are their own animal, and you need to pay attention to the differences, because you don't want to be out there wearing a dress shirt unless you are dressing and dressing nice and you have that for maybe business casual. But if you want a casual shirt, something that you can wear untucked, something that you can wear with shorts, chinos, jeans, then this is what you want to look for. So fit. Usually on a casual shirt, you're going to see a little bit looser of a fit. We're talking maybe an extra inch in the waist, in the chest, not so much, maybe a ½ an inch in the shoulder area. But the reason the more casual, I would say looser fit, is because you don't want to have any hot spots. So this is a really important point, guys. Do not wear a shirt that is too tight in the summer. What's going to happen is you're going to get irritation, you're going to start to sweat, and it's just not going to look good. So with some of your more, I would say, dressier shirts, you can wear them a little bit closer, and I know some of you guys like to, but I do recommend you don't have any hot spots in your dress shirts, but this is going to be exaggerated. So if the fit is not right, it's really going to show. In addition, when you're wearing a casual shirt, unlike a dress shirt, you're usually not wearing a jacket over it. So because you're not wearing a jacket over it, the bad fit of the shirt is going to be easier to see. So focus in, make sure that it fits you well in the shoulder, hits you right at the shoulder points, that it fits you. You've just got maybe a couple of inches of room here in the chest, not like 8 inches or not 10 inches of extra room billowing on the sides. If you have that, take it to a tailor, get it adjusted. Remember, you can get shirts shortened, you can't get them lengthened. So those are the things you want to focus in. And I'm going to link you to, we have got an entire infographic on how a shirt should fit over at Real Men, Real Style. So you can go check that out, and we're going to show you some images on that as well. Okay, so fabric. Fabric, you want to go with something that's lightweight and breathable. How can you tell if it's lightweight and breathable? Well, look at the example. Go look at a flannel shirt. A flannel shirt is not lightweight and usually is not breathable. So you can put the shirt fabric right up to your mouth, try to breathe through it. If you have trouble pushing air through that, and you want to keep this standard across, so maybe look at 2 or 3 different shirts, that's a really quick indicator. Hey, this is something that air is going to move through, or it's not. Because you could have a lightweight fabric that has a really, really tight weave, such as twill, and it's going to be you'll see this on dress shirts. You'll have a very tight weave, and air is not going to easily move through it. And if it's not breathable, you could run into the problem. It's going to be like wearing a plastic bag. And if you guys that have wrestled, or you've had to, basically wrestlers really know this, because they have to lose weight to make certain weights, and they used to wear these plastic bags all the time. I used to see it when I was back in college. And that stuff isn't breathable, and that's why they're sweating. You do not want that. So make sure the fabric is lightweight and breathable. Now, a lot of this pertains to the particular weave. This is beyond this video, but if you want to learn more about weaves, I'm going to recommend you go check out Real Men, Real Style. Just go into my little search and type in weaves, and we'll have a cool little infographic there that shows you the various types of weave. But if you can look at that fabric and you can see a little bit of holes through it, maybe hold it up to the sun or hold it up to a light, that's a good thing. That means it's breathable. And again, you can do the breath test. I'm going to recommend there's some great fabrics. Lightweight chambray is really nice. In addition, we've got end on end is another fabric that you can consider. So if you're out there looking at shirts, make sure it's lightweight. In addition, I do recommend cotton. However, there are some blends now coming out that actually aren't bad, especially if you look in the athletic wear. You'll see that a number of shirts that are particularly being made, and it's in the weave, how they're able to do this. They're being made so that basically they wick away moisture from the body, and those are pretty darn neat. You're going to have to look in the performance wear. Check out companies like REI, Columbia, North Face. Those are making very interesting shirts that are very breathable. Now be careful, those can become almost too sporty. And if you want something that you can wear out on the town, you're probably not going to want to go with one of those brands. Okay, so we've talked about the fit. We've talked about the fabric. Let's get into the style. So when you look at the shirt that I'm wearing right here, you notice these pockets. I have a pocket on both sides. This is a very sporty design. Comes out of the military, and it's the idea that, hey, I would have two useful pockets to put things, and that's the whole reason for pockets, is we used to use them. Most guys don't use their pockets very often, but it is something, pockets on a shirt, that is adds a casual flavor, and especially a pocket that has a basically overlap with a button closure. That is very casual. So the two pockets right here, both on the chest, that's a very casual look. If you ever see pockets on the side, that is a casual look as well. Let's go ahead and talk about epaulets. These come out of the military. Can you guess why? Yeah, people used to have their rank right there, or if they had a certain award, there were certain ropes that would actually go through that. I saw them in the Boy Scouts. I've seen them in the military, and you see them on modern day trench coats as well. That's actually a vestige left over from the military. So right there, that's another casual thing. I really like epaulets, by the way, and if they lay well, make sure when you wear the shirt they lay well. You want to make sure you get a great fit in there, but that can actually build up the shoulders a bit, and for a large man, if you've got a little bit of a midsection, it can help to draw attention and to build up your shoulders over there. So another thing we want to pay attention to is the shirt made to be rolled up in the sleeves. Not all shirts are made like this. So if you look at French cuff shirts are not made to be rolled. They're usually only found on higher end dress shirts, although I have seen some very strange shirts out there that in a sense have too stiff of cuffs, and those cuffs are not meant to be rolled. So really, I look for a softer cuff, something that can be rolled, very similar to what I have here. In addition, you'll see some that have a button over on the side with a little bit of let me see if I can find it. Yep. I've got this right here, this little strap that if I wanted to roll this up one more time, I could actually use that to hold up. Now, you don't have to use this. As you're seeing, I don't really use this. I like it when I roll up my sleeves for them to be right below the elbow. Reason being is I don't have the largest arms. Yes, I know I've got Brian Masters over at the workout corner who could probably get me into shape. But guys, if you don't have a large arm, we dress for the body we have, and this is a great way to make your arms look, well, basically not to make them look bigger, but not to make them look any thinner or make you look any skinnier than what you are. So look for that on the sleeves. I like to roll up right below the elbow. For some of you guys, you may want to roll up higher. And if you want to learn how to roll your sleeves, I've got an entire video and infographic on that as well. Okay, so we've talked about pockets, epaulets. Now, when I talked about the fit, I didn't really get into it, but let's talk about the length of the actual shirt. I mentioned that you can always shorten a shirt. So if a shirt is too long and you want to wear it untucked, you can actually adjust it, take it to a tailor and get it to readjust the style. What you don't want is you don't want the shirt to be so long that it's fully covering your backside, so basically your butt. In addition, if it is covering and going farther down than the crotch area, it's probably way too long. In addition, if you raise up your arms above your head and it doesn't cover your, shows your midsection, it's probably too short. So that's probably one of the best indicators. Usually larger men are going to want, if they've got a prominent midsection, one, you want to be careful about. You want to have everything quickly adjusted, and when you're wearing anything untucked, make sure that when you raise your arms, you don't expose your midsection. Even if you're a fit guy, still, I don't really like that look. The last thing I would say for a casual shirt, the collar is pretty important. Now, this is a casual collar. I can't fit, it has no room for stays. It's a very simple thing, but sometimes collars can look really, really bad. So pay attention to that. In addition, the placement of the button. I, in this case, have two buttons that are unbuttoned. I think that's perfectly fine for casual shirts, but some of you guys may find that you want to make sure, and you can actually, it's going to be hard to change the placement of the button. I was about to say that you can, but that's not really true, because what you have to worry about is actually the hole. You could replace it and add another hole there for the button. Most people won't notice, but that's something that's going to require a little bit more work, and you may want to take it to a seamstress. If you want to know how to sew on a button, again, go check out Real Men Real Style. I've got a great infographic. We've also put out a video for you there as well. Talked quite a bit about all the things to look for when buying. Now, how to buy. Now, I actually got this shirt for $3. And I think that was delivered too, so it was a great deal. I did a quick image search on Google, and I looked around, and I found this on a website. I think I bought this from Hanes. And I took a chance. It was like one of those like 90% off deals, free shipping. I took advantage. And this was a year ago. You can find great deals out there if you know what you're looking for. Now, if you know what you're looking for and you can't find it, and you have particular wants, you can actually go to a custom clothier and get a really nice shirt made custom. I've got some shirts over here that were custom made for me, and they're going to be more in the $100 to $200 range. Now, it all depends how much time. I'm not going to say you can find a great deal for $3, but I am saying that if you know what to look for, you can make smart purchasing decisions. All right, guys? So if you really enjoyed this and you want more information, go grab my free 47-page ebook on men's style. It's packed full of information. You can get it when you become an email subscriber. And I would love to see you guys in the comments if you have questions, or if you've got great tips on how to go out there and make smart purchasing decisions. I always love to see those in the comments below. Take care. Bye-bye.